All right. All right. Now, shooting on a Sunday. I was going to shoot on the 4th yesterday. Uh, but I've been fucking busy. Like I said, fucking past couple weeks, my new computer came in, my new camera came in, I've been editing the Blood Goddess video. I've been getting my set list ready for the 5S, which like I said, I do everything on my own. So when I'm performing live, when I'm getting ready to perform live, I hate when I go see a solo artist that doesn't use instrumentation but uses electronics without the actual electronics up there. Like a rapper or something, where they put their and they don't have a DJ. They just like put their CD in and rap over top of it. I fucking cannot stand that. Like that's not a live show. That's not even karaoke. Fucking basically what I'm doing is karaoke, or what I'm planning on doing. Because what I'm doing is I'm going through my music, and since I wrote most of it on my old computer, I don't have very high quality um, sounds involved in my music. So what I was doing, it's also going to be different than the music you actually listen to. If you go to my Bandcamp or my SoundCloud or watch any of the videos, because I'm actually altering the sounds and I'm bumping certain stuff up and I'm speeding up certain tempos, because I know once I'm on stage, I'm going to be my heart's going to be racing. I'm going to have that fucking energy. So I'm going to want some of these songs faster. Some of them have to keep their pace for the emotional purposes of the content of the song. But some of them, like, I don't want a crowd just, I want some people moving. So I gotta do some things. I gotta change some things around to get some head banging going on, some bobbing, maybe some shoving and shit. So I'm changing all the sounds and stuff like that. And what I would like to do, which I've always visioned it this way when I was picturing this act coming to life, is I'm gonna edit out my verses. So I gotta edit out all of my vocal stems, and I use 3 microphones when I record for my regular stuff, and then when I do, including the whole song, I use 3 regular. But then when I do my choruses and background shit, I use 2 more, and then I put alterations on them. So my fucking vocal stems are just as much as my music stems. If you don't know what a stem is, it's each instrumentation or each layer of vocaling on a song. So like snare drum, bass drum, cymbals, hi-hat, toms, left guitar, right guitar, lead guitar, bass, et cetera, et cetera. So I got a lot of those stems, and I got a lot of vocal stems. So I'm editing out my verses, and I want to leave my choruses intact. So like I said, I did tempo changes and stuff like that. So I got to adjust my vocals or re-record them in general for those things, and I want to bump those up. So when my choruses come on, which is usually the most knowing part of a song for like you know regular listeners, casual listeners, not like super fans who know every lyric to your song. So the choruses is when you usually get the whole crowd going. So I can talk shit during the choruses. I could do choruses and have myself backing myself up and stuff like that, and certain ambient things. Some of my songs don't even have choruses, so that was real easy peasy. I just fucking adjusted the music, threw some compressors on some shit, fucking channel EQ'd some shit, and bumped it the fuck up, and boom, lickety split, I'm done. Now, some of my older shit, I didn't even record MIDI style. I recorded on the same thing that I record MPR on, which is the beautiful Zoom H6. My God, it's fantastic. If you're ever looking for something like this, I highly recommend the H6. They just fucking released an H8, which is fucking insane. Like obviously I get the ads for it. It's got fucking H8 8 inputs on this fucking thing. So like you can have like, the Last Supper and fucking have all your motherfuckers, because it's got additionals for the other prophets or apostles, whatever, fucking pastas. So you could have the whole fucking thing mic'd up, or you can mic a whole fucking drum set with just this one fucking thing you hold in your goddamn hand. Zoom is fantastic. I fucking love Zoom. I usually always tag them in my posts and shit like that. It's quality. They're fucking handy. The battery life is insane on these things, and with regular batteries, it's outstanding. So, and then I'm editing the Blood Goddess. So I'm doing all of this weekend. I do it every day after the gym too. I don't fucking go out. I don't fucking go out. You know, it's very rare nowadays. I just put work in, and I wanted to shoot MPR, yesterday, but it just didn't fall in. So I'm doing it on a Sunday, and I got a fucking hell of a day today on my Sunday. You know, my days off are fucking crazy. My days not off are fucking crazy. It's time flies, and obviously you can tell my mood's a little different than last week. Got in another slump. Fucking reached out to some people who don't want me reaching out. Did not get a response. Wasn't expecting to. Just hoping to. But I did my notes again. I did not fucking number them. I'm always slacking somewhere. I did check my phone for an alarm, so my ass ain't getting up to check that fucking thing. Don't worry. Something else will probably go wrong. That light will probably die. The battery in this guy, nope, he's still green. Will probably my camera was acting fucky. So, like I said, I'm shooting on all the OG shit still because I haven't even gotten time to learn my fucking my new camera yet. It's so fucking cool. It's not the craziest professional thing, but it's a fucking huge upgrade for me. I'm happy with it. That's all that fucking matters. It's not like a fucking ridiculous thing. But yesterday I figured out how to hook it up to my phone, so I got like an external monitor. So fucking, I can have my camera over there and I can make sure and I'm in the shot instead of having to go back, record it, fucking stand somewhere, fucking go back and do that. So it's definitely gonna fucking help my videos and shit like that. The fucking Final Cut Pro is fucking insane. But for some reason I still had to fucking finish a product in Final Cut and dump it back into iMovie because it doesn't have the certain filters that I use in Final Cut. So I got to look up buying that shit. And I'm fucking broke. And my truck needs to fucking get inspected. I'm getting ready for 5S. I don't have any fucking stage props yet or anything. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that. It's wild. It's wild. It's a very I have a handful of peanuts, So let's get into the fucking notes. I was jaw flapping and I was adjusting my fucking chair for like 5 fucking minutes before fucking actually even starting to shoot this. Because I got a little lip of a carpet and I sit on my drum throne. And it's all fucking nuts today. I'm going to be doing that again. So, there's been a lot of speaking out posts, abusers, cheaters, rape accusations and stuff like that. And, speaking out in general, I think it's a good thing. I definitely think you need to do it. You need to have a support. You need to speak up if something's happening, no matter what. Whether it's whether you see your significant other has a second Facebook account or they're tilting their phone every time. You got to nip shit in the bud right when it happens. Don't sit on it and wait because it just gives that shit a fucking place to fester. Guys and girls. Guys, girls, and other. You just got to speak up when shit happens. And I know the justice system is like fucked up. It's always been fucked up. I'm not going to say right now. It's always been fucked up, but like right now it's at a peak of being fucked up. So there needs to be some kind of a different kind of, you got those SVU, the Special Victims Unit, that just basically means fucking horrible fucking shit unit. Well, things happening to people is horrible shit, regardless of what it is. And like, maybe they need a different kind of court system for that stuff, because some people are liars. Like, I'm not calling these people a liar. I'm just saying it's an example. Leo sent me a thing with the new singer from Lorna Shore. He posted something on YouTube. His name got drugged through the mud about being abuser and this and that. And he came out and put a video, and I checked it out, and he seems, pretty honest in the thing and pretty legit. And he was accused of doing some bad shit. I don't know the situation. I mean, I know the situation because I fucking listened to that and checked it out. But I mean, I don't know any of these people personally. I don't know who's right or wrong in the thing. But there are cases where somebody gets accused of something and they didn't do it. That's why if you see your significant other doing shit on the phone or something like that or this and that, you got to fucking speak right away. Right away. You got to get out from under shit right the fuck away. Don't let it build. Don't let it stew. Don't let any of that shit happen. I mean, fucking, I'm a prime example of somebody who did shitty shit. Live and learn. Learn's the important part, right? So that's one of the things I wanted to touch on. Something's got to give with that kind of stuff. People gotta, especially with social media, because some people will tell lies just to get attention. And people, like I always say, people will believe something right away. Even if the truth comes out months later, if you believe a lie right off the bat, that damage is already done. So many people are just quick to jump at shit. And we gotta learn to breathe. Yeah, when something horrible happens, you want to go out and fucking attack the opposition, But you gotta fucking, and I was one of those people. In certain situations when I'm not fired up, I still am. One of my best homies could fucking straight lie to me, because it's one of my best homies, and be like, yo, this dude did some foul shit. We're gonna fucking roll. That's one of my best homies. He could be fucking blatantly lying, but I'm gonna roll with him. So that's a situation where I'm a fucking piece of shit. But, am I? You never know somebody's reasoning for anything. So that's why I at least attempt to fucking breathe. I'm doing that 3-minute meditation my boy Jay told me about. He said it really helped him. I'm really shitty at meditating. I'm fucking 3 fucking minutes. I'm fucking terrible at 3 fucking minutes. You don't know how long a fucking minute is until you just try and fucking find tranquility in 3 minutes. It's impossible. Just the breathing, just trying to not think about something. Because when I try and not think about something, that's when I think about it the most. But, you got to keep at it. Keep at it. I honestly haven't been seeing any improvements, but I'm not stopping. Just like this show, it says YouTube says the algorithm picks up after 100 episodes. We are almost fucking there. Is this 97 or 98? I don't know. But the first post happened 2 years ago, a couple days ago. Came up in the memories. So this shit's fucking, it hit a birthday. And that's pretty cool. That I just showed you. Just keeping on and keeping on. Go watch the first episode and watch this episode. Or better yet, when I fucking get my new camera down, go watch the first episode and then watch that episode. Just see the evolution of it, And times are still shitty. I am a recluse lately. I really would rather block everything out for a fucking year and focus on these goals that I have with this other project, and then go out and enjoy myself out in public. And I mean, I'm a stick in the mud lately too. I've become one of those people that's just like, yeah, I don't drink. I'm not going the fuck out. I went to the Birds. I visited the Birds the other day. I go over there, we eat some good food, do some swimming, bullshit. I do that with a couple of my other friends, but if I at least don't go and see you, I still try to at least like once a week or bi-weekly check in on my closies. You know, hit them a text. Yo, everything good? Yada yada yada. You can all do that when you're taking this shit. Just throw your closies a text, even the ones you don't even talk to that often. You know, I got my dog Kato. Check up on him. He'll send me some shit once in a while. I even got my boy Tommy. I still talk to after fucking ages. We haven't seen each other in years, but we still fucking will send each other a snap every once in a while, and that's just a hey, I'm doing, you doing. But reach out. I mean, I even reach out to people who don't want to fucking hear from me. Well, said that earlier. So it's real difficult without these fucking things numbered. But so this, the Dirty Monkey shit, the radio. While I'm at work when I have the ability to put in headphones because I've been doing some heavy machinery shit lately. So I got to be able to hear my guy, loading me up, or while I'm doing some shit. You know what? My back is more fucked up doing fucking heavy machinery than fucking shoveling rock for 6 hours. It doesn't even make sense to me. But when I have a chance, I've been listening to how to grow your social media audience and shit like that. And the certain algorithms and proper techniques on releasing a video and stuff like that, and how to attack it. And like I said, when this gets to 100 and stuff like that. But the reason I say that is if you're doing like a different kind of hustle, or if you're in a band or stuff like that, and you're not doing this kind of other research to other things other than just writing the music and performing, unless you're fucking super dope, you're not gonna get that extra leg up. You're not gonna get that push. Like I've been connecting with my audience lately. That was one of the things that was said in one of these podcasts. It's how to build a super fan as opposed to how to build just a follower. And, start with the hey, where you from? Fucking what got you into this? Oh, that's cool. What are your influences? And just a small conversation. Toilet texting. That's all it is. And you reach out to a couple of people. All of my friends support. I don't need to fucking check up on you, but like, I got some fucking folks from Wales fucking checking me out now. I got some folks from Russia, and they're suggesting me, and it's literally, my numbers aren't climbing, but they are going up. So it's doing something, and I like to think that the content that I'm releasing is still pretty fucking cool and shit like that. So everybody's all about these tearing down monuments and shit like that. Let's blow up Mount Rushmore lately and stuff like that. Some monuments I want to check out, like Dimebag Darrell's fucking grave. That'd be dope because I fucking love Pantera. Remember that shit? Rebel Flag guitar. But I'm gonna check that out. I'd like to go to Chuck Schuldner's grave. I'm not even sure if there is one. The Ramones' grave. Those aren't really monuments, though. I guess those are tombstones. I'm trying to think, are there any monuments that I like to see some shit, some structures, but instead of tearing these things down and fucking them up, can we do like, the Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson Batman? Remember when the fucking Joker? And if you don't remember, check out just this scene on YouTube. Just this scene. You don't need to fucking watch the whole movie if you don't want to. But Jack Nicholson, who portrays the Joker, goes into a museum. Got the big fucking ghetto blaster with his crew of fucking cronies. Fucking huge ghetto blaster. Love this fucking scene. Hits play on the cassette tape. Fucking Prince starts fucking blaring. Fucking Bat Dance or some shit like that. And fucking Prince is playing. And he's going through this theater and he's got his fucking red and green paint. And he's just fucking this museum up. Instead of tearing these things down, let's do some fucking Jack Nicholson fucking Joker style alterations to them. You know, because these things were built, kind of seems like a waste to just fucking trash them and tear them down unless we're recycling them into something else. I mean, so many of these activists are they tore them down and threw them into the river and shit like that. And I'm sure most of these activists are probably like vegans and shit like this that did that. Who the fuck knows what those monuments were made of? And you just fucking threw them in a fucking place where fucking fish and animals are. Who knows if there's like fucking uranium in these goddamn things when they were built? They were built ages ago. People don't know about the shit that they fucking were melting together and stuff like that. And you're poisoning the water now, you fucking idiots. Joker alterate them, you know? Don't fucking throw them in a river. And everybody's like, well, tearing these monuments down, it's history. Let me flat out say this. I don't need to learn history to know that racism is a bad thing. Like, flat out. If you need a fucking history lesson to know being racist is bad, I really don't think there's any kind of fucking help for you, buddy. Sorry. That's just stupidity and shit like that. And you know, I work. I'm a grunt. You know, it's mainly like construction style work is what I do. You know, I'm on a garbage truck. I do concrete work. I do landscaping. I'm a jack of all trades. It's fucking very special. But I'm also an artist. So like I'm engulfed in those opposite realms. Those complete opposite realms. You know, I got the guys at work that are like, fuck these protesters, fuck this monument shit, and you got the pro-Trump and fuck all of this, and then I got the fucking art community that's like the complete opposite views. Once again, I said, you know, if you're all the way on this side, it's if you don't follow my opinion, you're one of them. And on this side, it's like if you don't believe what I believe, you're a fucking racist. There's none of this. And that's why I've also decided to, you know, keep trying to push my show, is because somebody needs to constantly keep saying there is a middle. We don't all think this way. We don't all think that way. I like to think that a majority of us are here. And it's just the fucking views of over there and over there that are clouding the reasonable, you know, the fucking people who are willing to have a conversation. Or I feel like, you know, even myself, I've started unfollowing them and them on my social media because I'm tired of seeing both sides. I'm tired of seeing it all. I'm only following like artists and hot chicks and my homies. It's wholesome. It's wholesome content I'm following. It's very positive. But this middle, the conversationers and stuff like that, I feel like they're getting to like where I said, I'm unfollowing everything. I'm not even speaking up. I'm not even speaking my opinion, except obviously I have this platform that I'm using. It's not a fucking huge platform. I got fucking hair in my mouth. It's not a huge fucking platform, but it's fucking, you know, it's making a dent. And more of these people here with me in this middle need to start fucking getting on their fucking soapboxes and start saying, hey, we're not all this. We're not all that. You don't have to be all of one thing. It's these middle creatives that are going to change us in a positive direction. You know, this side wants drastic change for their views. This side wants drastic change for their views. It doesn't make our views. Fuck them. Fuck them. That's where we meet. We meet in the middle. Not everybody is gonna fucking get what they want. But if we're here, we're gonna be at a better place than over there or over there. I sincerely and truly believe that. See, now I'm paranoid. Now I keep checking to see if my fucking battery is dying. All right. So I said I'm gonna try and change it up in year 3. And I am. So I got some ideas I'm gonna bounce off of you. This is my year 3. I'm trying to break down the content instead of having these notes, not having a number, not having the notes and bouncing all over the place, so you can know what to expect. And maybe a little bit of structure will help reach to a larger audience. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's no sweat. This is in my schedule. Obviously, I like doing it. Other than like last week when I was all fucking bummy and dummy and moody. I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit. But it makes these episodes much more exciting, right? Maybe. So, the new format. And this isn't any specific order. These are just notes that I was taking down. Because if you look anywhere, in my truck, in my room, in the weight room, I have notepads everywhere. I look like a fucking schizophrenic sociopath. I have notepads everywhere. And usually only one fucking pen for all of these notepads. Because when I get an idea, I'm not living in 2020. I don't I don't record them on my phone all the time. Sometimes I do. Or sometimes I'll text myself them. If I'm at work, usually is when I do that. Because I don't have a notepad at work. It's just not practical for me to carry one around. It isn't. I do too much moving around and shit like that. But if you look anywhere in my fucking domain, there's notes that don't even make sense. Shit that doesn't. I could have a guest over and they'll be like, "What the fuck?" But it helps me. It helps me achieve goals. It helps me remember things. It helps me make sure I know if I'm low on egg whites, which I feel like these episodes get more energy. People probably think I'm fucking skeeted out for fucking when I come in like this, but fucking when I come in hungry on these episodes, like on an empty stomach and shit like that, and I'm starving, I just seem to be able to tackle shit a little better. So, new format, yo. I'm thinking of doing maybe an album of the week. Of my week. An album I'm spinning. That I'm totally digging. Doesn't have to be new. Doesn't have to be a new artist or anything like that. It's just, because I got an album usually each week that I'm like dominantly fucking listening to like crazy. Like this week I've been listening to UADA. UADA. Yeah, UADA. UADA. It's fucking black metal. I'm loving them this week. Loving them. Probably going to continue to keep listening to them. Probably get a couple albums. Maybe a shirt. I don't know. And Nyrdalk. Oh, I'm fucking loving Nyrdalk. But I'll save it. I'm sure there'll be album in the week in year 3 at some point. But yeah, they're from Denmark. They're pretty badass. So I'm thinking of doing that. Then I'll have a current events segment. Because I said in the beginning of the show, I'm not going to do current events because my fucking playback history, my watchback history is fucking not going to be rewatchable. Fuck it. Ever since the fucking COVID shit and fucking my fucking crazy fucking breakdown in February, I've been doing current events every fucking episode. So I might as well make a segment to it. And this way I can kind of like time things out where I don't have to fucking beat a dead horse like I do in some months where I just keep talking about the same thing over and over and over again. I'm sure I did it this episode too. Always talking about that middle shit. So I'm gonna do that, current events. Then, Ant planted this one. Hey, Ant, in my head. A favorite homie story. A story that, that's just one of my favorite times with one of my homies. Like the one that keeps coming into my mind is when me and my homie Nightstick found a KFC buffet on the way to the gathering. Didn't know those exist. Amazing story. Great story. I'll have to get to that story. It's here. Not going through dementia yet. Then I like to do a motivational segment. Whether that segment is a workout that I found that's pretty fucking awesome, a diet recipe or some shit like that I found that's pretty fucking awesome. Maybe just some fucking helpful words. You know, it doesn't have to be anything specific. It's just got to be a kick in the ass. Maybe some not so nice words to fucking kick you in your fucking ass. Like, this COVID kills you quicker if you're fat. So how about you stop being fat? See, that wasn't nice, but it's a motivational thing because it's motivational if you don't want to die and you're fat. So, I would like to do a segment where I promote someone, whether it be an artist, a musician, a friend's company that they're starting. Like my buddy just started up Scumbag Paint. See, I'm already trying to like get into the swing of this. Now these are just ideas, but where I'd like to promote somebody, because I always talk about sharing my shit on your social media. Because probably if you're watching me, you're definitely not cooler than me. So sharing my shit ain't gonna fuck up your timeline, dipshit. So start putting it on your fucking timeline and start sharing my shit on your timeline. Your parents don't fucking care. Your job doesn't fucking care. Nobody cares. All you're doing is posting pictures of your fucking dumb kid and your dog anyway, people. They'd rather fucking see my face on your timeline. Start sharing my shit. And then what I'm currently up to, because it's my show. You got it? So I'd like to share what I'm doing. So those are a couple ideas on segments on what I want to do going into fucking year 3 of MPR. Let's get some structure in this house. Let's build a foundation. Well, I guess this is the foundation, you know, and fucking, you know, just how I go through things. So, yeah, you know, I think that's a pretty good way to wrap up today's fucking shit. Let me know what you think of fucking the idea of year 3 of these things. Why don't you leave a comment on some suggestions? If it's a good one, maybe I'll fucking use it. You know, try that. Try commenting. I know a lot of you have a problem figuring out how to use that little share button or how to copy the link. Why don't you try that thumbs up button in the comments first? We'll do baby steps. So try leaving some comments, because that gets the algorithm cooking, percolating. That gets these out of there. And as I said, we're going into year 3. So let's start fucking interacting with each other. Let's make this interactive, you know? All right. At the end of the credits after this episode is when I have my fucking plugs. It's when I tell you to share again and subscribe. Do radio on Tuesdays. You fucking know that if you watch an episode. I post a link in the Facebook. The link is not on the Instagram. I have the Instagram. I post it on the Instagram when I'm doing it. But you gotta go to my Profane Resistance Facebook for the link to the radio station. Unless you already have that saved in your phone. In that case, thank you. And it's usually around 11 p.m.-ish. Usually. So if you tune in, you hear some fucking French talking and shit like that, s'il vous plaît, it means I'm not on yet. Or you came on too late. You got to hear this voice. Then you know. Once the cowboy comes on, you know. 11 p.m.-ish. Tuesdays. Eastern time. The 5S is coming up. There'll be more details on the 5S, because included in the 5S is when I go up and do live radio for the MPR. It's going to be rad. I'm going to have that the following week. That MPR is just going to be fucking, I'm throwing the camera up on the radio station. You're going to see us bullshitting. That's what that episode's going to be. I think that's pretty cool. That's definitely a change of pace. That's like when I throw out those Thursday episodes. Leo's episode is on its way. Sorry, Leo. Got the new computer. Still learning the shit. But that's on its way. That might actually be my filler episode for when I go to Quebec. This way you get 2 fucking different kinds of episodes one after another. It's exciting, right? Burn the beat. My homies have been slacking on that because of the pandemic and shit like that, but that shit's still going too. And I got a link to the Dirty Monkey shit at the end of this shit too. So you could click on him and check him out. All right. How do we end it? Try and be a better person than you were yesterday. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a little fucking red box there. I'm on all different kinds of social media and shit like that. Instagram, Twitter, the Facebook. The big thing here to keep this going is share. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fucking friend or a fan, it doesn't cost a goddamn thing to share. Share your favorite episode. Share your favorite playlist. Just fucking share a picture of it and tag me in it. Maybe I'll give you some free shit if you do that, Fucking, let's keep this going. I put this out there for free, so why the hell not, Once again, share the shit, and thanks for fucking watching.